I'm Amy Cherry. This local news is a service of Flagler County's Toyota dealer, Beaver Toyota, here to wow ya.
A little over 2,000 voters hit the polls in Flagler County on the first day of early voting yesterday. The number of returned mail-in ballots is impressive, with nearly 20,000 at this point. With early voting ending on the 31st, over the next 2 weeks there will be limited services for taxpayers at the Flagler County Government Services Building. John Arking explains.
With early voting resulting in a line of people waiting to vote wrapped around the front and west side of the Government Services Building Monday, tax collector Suzanne Johnston made the decision to limit services at the main office until further notice to accommodate the extra traffic at the building.
We're having all of the customers go to our Flagler Beach branch office, and that's at 2525 Moody Boulevard, Flagler Beach. Driver's license and everything can be handled right there. And to me, it makes sense because if you were going to come to our office for a driver's license and you're not able to find a parking place, I would end up having agents right there at the counter without any customers. So this way I'm able to have more people working over at the Flagler Beach office in order to accommodate our residents. And I'm more than happy to do this because voting is so important.
Johnson noted that residents can take care of much of their business with the tax collector's office online at flaglertax.com. They can also call 313-4160. From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm John Arkin.
Turnout for Biketoberfest, which rolled through Flagler County this weekend, was strong, according to one local business owner. Michelle Brown owns Flagler Beach Gift Shop and says everything appeared to go off without a hitch, with many taking advantage of the state being fully open.
Actually, I think it was surprisingly good. The weather was excellent for us. It really cooperated, which made a huge difference. And definitely people in other states, unfortunately, they're still suffering through lockdowns and they're working remotely. So a lot of people were able to travel and they just needed to get out and make a trip. And out on their bikes, there's definitely social distancing. So they were down here riding and enjoying the beach and the weather and everything.
Brown says it led to some increased sales, too.
I am down to about 3 or 4 short-sleeve T-shirts right now, and I'm completely sold out of long sleeves, even though we had like 80-degree weather all weekend. I'm completely out of hoodies. We have a few hats that are embroidered with the event on it, but honestly, it was a very good event. It was very hard to predict because the vendors weren't sure what they were doing as far as creating the goods, and so then we had to react very close to the event to actually get the goods, get them out, and then hope the turnout happened.
She says she saw folks from several different states, and they took advantage of that to spread a message aimed at stamping down COVID-19.
With a joint effort with the Flagler County Health Department, we actually gave out, I think, 1,000 masks this week over the course of the event. So we were giving them away for free to all the bikers. Because when you're traveling, you don't always have things easily at your convenience. And we didn't want the expense of a mask or having to hunt down a mask to be an issue. So we were giving them away mask free, and they were all glad to take them. Very little resistance, very glad to have them and to help out.
What are the positive attributes of the Inside Out program in Flagler County? Aisha Turner, who is now raising 3 kids on her own since her significant other is in jail, said the program is making him a better man.
I see him, changing a lot more than what he would have did, like without the classes and stuff. I feel like when he come home, he'll be a better person, and he's ready for, a new life.
Turner said her kid's dad was there as a breadwinner until he went to jail. She said she sees him again as a winner when he's released because of the Inside Out program. To hear the interview, download the Flagler radio app and go to the Free for All Friday podcast. Tomorrow, what role did he play in Aisha's life and those of their children? A 12-year veteran of Flagler County Fire Rescue is named the Kiwanis Firefighter of the Year. John Moskowitz tells WNZF he's humbled by the honor.
Every day, just the opportunity to go to work with some of the guys and ladies that I do work with, and then the ability to be able to help them grow and get better, as well as them helping me to grow and get better. And then just helping my community is definitely, it's an honor.
This marks the second time Moskowitz has earned this award. He's also been recognized by other organizations as well.
There was 2015 or 16, I was recognized by, I believe it's the Sons of the American Revolution, as well as there was another Flagler County, all the fire departments and EMS providers in the county held a banquet, and I was recognized as the EMS Provider of the Year.
But it's not honors like these that motivate Moskowitz. He has a piece of advice for anyone who wants to follow in his footsteps.
It is definitely a rewarding career, and I definitely recommend it for anybody and everybody who shows any interest in it. But it's definitely, be humble. Don't go for that superhero mentality. More look at it as an honor to serve your community.
From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm Rich Carroll.
And now you're up to date on Flagler's morning news. I'm Amy Cherry.